Hello, this is Fighting Irish. Operation Live or Let Die. Turn 1.4 and 1.5. It will be the British FEC Anzac's turn in 1.4 and the French turn in 1.5. We're going to adopt the Operation Spring Solstice or Winter Solstice turn sequence. We like that. So we're going to do the 1 point, depends on your country, which one we're going to do. So that's what we're going to adopt. So we're at 1.4. The British FEC and Anzac are going to do 2 tech rolls. Here's the tech chart going into 1.4. The Germans have 1 tech. Advanced mech so far. That's it. If you look at our chart, the British want to try for radar and wartime economy. Here is radar. We got a 6. Here's wartime economy. 7. And that's enough. British are now on the board. Okay. After 1.4, there we go. Let's move on and talk some chips, because we're a big chip fan here. This is, of course, Marines. Paratroopers. These are the Pentagonniers. I can't say it quite well, but those are the German advanced mech markers. French Legionnaires. SNLFs. The American Special Marine Force. The FEC's Gorkas. We're going to use escort duties and, of course, damage. But here's where it gets interesting. Gray is 1. 1 chip under a unit means 1. We like the Axis and Allies 1, so dark green is 3. We still adapt that. And, of course, red means 5. Purple. That would be for the paratroopers. Panzer J bought a paratrooper. We have a paratrooper mark, but we put the transport ships on their planes. And if we don't have paratrooper chips, we'll use the purple chips. Pink, damage on the convoy lines, mainly British. Militia is very popular here. We'll have a bunch of those yellow tokens out. Blue, usually by seaplanes. If right here, you'll see a seaplane action right here, this Dutch one. Orange, you'll see this later in the game. That is advanced unit. It stands out, so therefore advanced artillery, jet fighters, advanced mech, heavy armor, something advanced. This is a light ship, big enough, but you can still see we still use light. And this is for the battle cruisers, heavy battleships, attack transports, attack subs, or heavy carriers. We'll use those as our chips. There might be some more. I know we have like cavalry ones if we don't have the horses. I think we have all the other ones covered. All right, so therefore we have a lot of movement right now. We're not going to war, but let's buy some units. Okay, the British will buy 1 militia and 1 minor complex. Save $1. They'll put their 2 ships out. That's off the chart. The FEC will buy 1 infantry, 1 militia. Anzac will buy the 1 guy. That's all they'll pretty much do. Okay, let's see for movement. There's no combat, so we're not going to war. Let's move some units around. This battleship is going to go 1, 2. Cruiser 1, 2 to C zone 85. Destroyer, cruiser goes, well, I guess it could go 3 because of the port there. So it's going to C zone 83. And 1, 2, 3, C zone 83, C zone 83 for the destroyer and cruiser. The carrier in 88 will go 1, 2, 3, 4 to C zone 88. Transport picks a guy up in Calcutta, picks the guy up in Burma, floats over to C zone 88, drops a guy off in Hong Kong, and drops a guy off in Malaya. Destroyer goes 1, 2 to 88. Anzac will take their 1, 2, 3. Take their light cruiser and destroyer to 141. Okay. Transport in 84 will go to 87. The infantry in this middle one will get rail to Calcutta. Don't think I have any more over here. Battleship will come out to Aden. To 83, we're all going to convene right here. Have a big naval force right there. Let's see what else we're going to do. Take this battleship or battle cruiser, take it 1, 2, 3, 4 into C zone 80. We're going to take this destroyer and cruiser and meet up with him in 80. Move across the board over here. Let's see what we're going to do up here. We're going to take the battleship, go to 24. Take the cruiser, go to 24. And you got a movement of 3, so 1, 2, 3. Moving all the ships to 24. Coastal defense will move 2 over. Let's move the transport over to here. Let's move the destroy 1, 2, 3, 4 into there. And move this sub 1, 2, 3 to move into the mid to C zone 80. And that came from 45. The sub did. Moving the medium bomber to the British Midlands. I think that's about it. We almost moved every ship in the Armada. So we have a small fleet in the mid. Small fleet outside of C zone 24. And a few ships, what is that? C zone 79. I think that's all the British or FEC and Anzacs are going to do. So Anzac's going to place an infantry into Sydney. That's pretty easy. Infantry into Calcutta. And militia into Malaya. So I'll chip that guy out here in a moment. British ships. Oh, the minor complex will be going into Egypt for, of course, defense purposes. Militia. I have a chip, so I will chip this guy out here. We'll go to Gibraltar. 2 naval ships will be placed right here in sea zone. Where are we at? 24 with this fleet right there. Okay, and I believe with the annexation of Austria, they went up $1, so they'll collect 10. The French went up $1, so they're at 7. But they'll collect that I'm going ahead. So let's start 1.5. The French want wartime economy. They have to roll a 7 or higher. Let's see if they get luck with the same dice. They do. They got 11. So the French are on the board with wartime economy. Okay, the French wants to do some moving around. This guy, transport in 87, is picking up China's infantry. Will, what's it called? Strategic transport. Their infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, let's scratch that. Let's go back. I'll put that back. They started off with $6, and I was supposed to buy 1 infantry and 1 guy for Abyssinian. My mistake. So, looking at the Abyssinian War, before I move those other units again, the Russians were nice enough to give us a unit, and we have 2 militia there. So we are going to help the cause out and get another one for them and build us a French infantry. Abyssinia is a whole another thing. Now, we have what, 3 guys? Cavalry and a fighter can come in, so we can't attack anybody. So we're gonna just sit there and play defense. They're not going to attack, so we'll move to non-combat. Now we can move our transport. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into C zone 82. With the French guy coming along with their strategic transporting ability. The French will transport from C zone 80 to C zone, I think up here, C zone 49. Take this French Legionnaire, move them up 1 or move them to southern France in defense of the homeland. This infantry will walk over to Alsace-Lorraine. Takeoffs 1 French. Put a green chip to put 4 infantry, total of 4 there. Take these grays off. These 2 subs are going to go on a trip. They're leaving C zone 49, going through 80, 81, 82, going out to 83 where the British are. They're in the middle of the Indian Ocean out there around Africa, the Horn. Rest of the ships are going to go 1, 2, 3. They're leaving C Zone 34, heading out to C Zone 79. All 4 of the ships, 2 destroyers, 2 battleships to C Zone 79. That's all the movements for now. The French are just gonna take it easy. They're not gonna get too crazy. That's about it. That's the end of Fighting Irish. Turn 1.4 and 1.5. Now we turn it towards Panzer J and 1.6, the Italian turn. Thank you, and out.